In Haiti, death is not the end. It is where the dance begins. Between the living and the dead, the flame never sleeps. Every breath feeds the spirit that watches.
When he laughs, the spirits awaken. When he smiles, the gate opens.
Between heaven and earth, there is laughter. Between life and death, there is only him. He dances not to mourn the dead, but to remind the living.
Baron Samedi, the smiling god of death, the bridge between the last breath and the next dawn.
He stands between the living and the lost, laughing at the fear that binds them.
In his laughter, the dead remember their names. In his silence, the living learn not to fear the dark.
He is not death itself, but the laughter that welcomes it. All who walk this earth belong to me eventually.
And he laughs not at death, but with it. For in his laughter, even the grave remembers how to live.
When the living forget, I remember. When the world grows silent, I laugh so the ground remembers every step. The dead remember every name, and I remember them all.
Even when the fires die, I remain.
The night ends, but the gate never closes. They fear me, but I am not the end. Even as the sun rises, I remain in the shadows. For some, the dance is over. For others, it has just begun.
He laughs because he knows death is only the other side of breath.
I guard the gate, but I do not close it. The world forgets, the living move on, but the spirits never sleep. All things fade. The fire, the drums, the prayers, only laughter endures. Even the sun, farewell to Schlight. The dance ends when the heart forgets its rhythm. The sun rises, the drums fade, but laughter remains.
The night gave them to me, the dawn takes them back.
The living forget the dance when the drums fall silent. But I, Baron Samedi, never forget the beat.
I have seen every beginning and every ending.
I am the keeper of endings. When the living fall silent, I remain. The world wakes, and I return to the shadows. The dance is over, the fire has gone cold. The world forgets its ghosts, but they never forget the world. Even when the sun burns away the shadows, I remain. The dance ends, but I do not rest. You fear the grave because you have forgotten how to laugh.
Every dawn writes my name in light.
The sun burns the night away, yet my laughter lingers. The living pray to see another day, but
I have danced beneath the moon and stood beneath.
when the sun bleeds into the sea, I remain, for death does not. The day dies as the night is born.
Even when light dies and shadow reign,
Night falls and I rise again.
They call me by many names, but I answer only to the rhythm of the drums. The world turns, the graves rest, but I endure.
You cannot bury laughter. You cannot silence death.
The dead do not whisper, they sing. And I am the...
Even beyond the grave, the sea remembers my name.
They think the dead are gone.
The forest breathes with the memory of the dead. Every root.
They build temples for the living, but it is here, in ruin, that the dead still pray.
Even the light kneels before the grave, for every dawn must pass through darkness.
Every reflection is a memory of the dead.
Every road leads to me, for in the end,
They summoned me with rum and fire, but I was already here, waiting in the breath between prayers.
the storm is only the sky, remembering my laughter.
Even the rain cannot wash away the dead. We are carved into the bones of the earth.
When the storm sleeps, I stand among the silence. The world moves on, but I walk beside it, one step. Every flame remembers the darkness that birthed it. I am the fire that lights.
The earth is my cathedral. The dead are my choir.
Every flame fades, every drum slows, but I remain. They dance for life, but I dance for forever. Even the fire obeys my laughter. Even death keeps my rhythm. The fire sleeps, the dance fade, but the laughter stays.
The living bow to the dead, but the dead, they rise. You fear death because you think it ends.
Even the sun must rise through shadow. The dead are not gone, they become the dawn. The living wake, the dead remember. Every beginning is born from remembrance. And she plants what I cannot, a seed in the soil of the living.
Even I must bow before innocence.
Even the keeper of graves must watch life walk away.
She leaves with hope. I remain with memory.
Every road begins and ends with me. For even life,
I am the still point of every motion.
I am not gone. I am the breath between their laughter. I stand at the center of memory, where life and death meet.
Every strike, every step reminds the living. As long as the drums are heard, I will walk among them, in shadow, in rhythm, in joy.
Even as the sun wanes, I remain standing between the living and the dead.
Each step I take reminds them death is not an end.
I stand among them all, watching, laughing, remembering.
Every laugh, every breath, every shadow remembers me.
As day dies, I remain between breath and silence.
Even as shadows gather, I walk among the living and the...
Even under the cloak of night, I remain the laughter in the dark.
I am the bridge between worlds, the key.
I walk among them unseen, yet every heart.
They live, they pray, they dance, but I remain.
Even when the world sleeps, I remain the laughter that guides the lost.
I am the still point between life and death.
I watch over them all, the living, the dead, the forgotten.
Wherever there is life, wherever there is memory, I am.
As night yields to day, I remain.
I am the final laugh, the last shadow.